want these children healed, or we want them on a better life trajectory, or the start of a better life trajectory. So go and do that. But there's often sometimes the you hear this a lot for people who don't know the implications of things, is there's sometimes a notion of, can you just go and fix these children? And this program will fix them. And it's and it's just not to do that. Like, you don't go to the doctors to get fixed. You go there to be healed and treated, and that's actually we kind of use that kind of language. And yeah, so I think there's a lot more involved. It has to come from the top. And I think sometimes, in terms of engaging with an organization, it's if a consultant, I'm not saying I do this or that others could say, if your leadership don't buy into this, I won't work with you, because there's no point. It's a waste of time.
Exactly. That was exactly, it was like you were reading my mind. I was thinking, there's no way I would go in and as a consultant or even to roll out a program without the leadership participating in it again. Because you put so much of your wisdom, your knowledge, your acquired knowledge, and you put so much heart into the endeavour. And when it doesn't work out, that's very painful, I guess. Certainly was for me to have that experience in this sector. Yeah.
And I think also saying no when they want you to say yes is in some ways, when you say no to them, it's kind of saying, actually, no, this takes you to, even if it takes another 6 months or a year to decide if you properly want to do it, it takes your full commitment. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
I think they're really awesome points. How do you reconcile that? Sorry, these are questions without notice, but there's also, and I've been guilty of it at times, a school of thought that is that you achieve change bottom up, or that you try to, and I kind of try to do that in my work. I try to capture the hearts and minds of the workforce in this sector through not just podcasts like this, but YouTube videos that I make, writing, books, that sort of thing, and try and facilitate something, an embryonic, bottom up, ground up progression towards a more trauma-informed organisation.
Well, I think, it really depends on the organisation. I think, if you don't have the buy-in from the top, but you start working on the ground, it could be that the whole organisation starts to shift in that direction. It's just whether the leadership provide the authorising environment for the said program to do what it needs to do. And I think then it then needs the people in that program to be able to articulate what they're doing in such a way where it's properly communicated and received to the leadership. So I think, I wouldn't turn away if someone said, look, we want to train this thing, because I think, like you say, there's a hope that it will start to progress through. And it really would be on things being properly, documented, recorded, and there being, there being some not results, but some progress in the lives of the children, where people go, actually, we're seeing like incidents reduce, we're seeing the school attendance picking up, if that's been an issue, or different things. And then kind of go, okay, what is this? How is this turning around? And then it could be that will start to infuse the more senior levels.